Most traders think discretion can't be automated, so we decided to test that, and we think that it can be. This is a real system that we built, not a strategy, an actual system, right? And before I go into the video, I just wanted to clear one thing, that this is, a sanitized and generalized version of a real automation project. All the identifiers and parameters are intentionally removed to protect confidentiality. So let's just jump into the video. Okay, so I'll show the thinking of this thing that we made, not the pitch. So this is called Orient Desk, a discretionary decision engine. And the core idea is pretty simple. It is actually discipline, because this is based onto the guy's discretionary system. And so it's more towards waiting. Most, as we know, that mistakes come from overtrading. So the default state in this desk is to don't trade unless the opportunity comes, right? So let's just start the session. And as you can see that, the live decision log is here. So it's like seeing the market regime, it's seeing the market state, and then according to that, it is taking the trade, okay? And also on the left side here, you can see a backtest snapshot of the previous 30 days. So it has made about 4.2% return and a maximum drawdown of like about minus 1.3%. And total trades are about 7, okay? And this is for 30 trading days. So when you start a session by clicking this, right, what happens is the system cycles through market regimes like balanced, uncertain, high risk, or a valid opportunity, right? So like, for example, right now it says that according to the system strategy that it has implemented, it thinks that, there's a valid opportunity to take a trade. So then the other thing is, which is very important for this desk, is the scenario flow, right? So you can see all the scenario flows over here. Like, for example, if it's a balanced market, it means it is noise dominated, low conviction, and balanced market is, all these things. You can also read them up. So one more thing to mention in this is when conditions, align, the system then approves a trade, okay? And position sizing for this system is conservative, and that's why you can see that the return is also extremely stable in that sense. And it scales with signal quality, and it contracts as volatility rises, okay? And it's kind of boring, but it works, right? In trading, the most important thing is to make money and lose as less money you can possibly, right? And that's like the essence of trading. So it doesn't have to be really exciting or technical. It just has to be able to make money. And that's what at least this is able to do. But again, just to emphasize one thing, this is not our strategy. This is a strategy that was being implemented by a trader, and he wanted to automate that into a sort of desk, and we did that for him. And of course, the thing that you're seeing here, you can't see how the logic works or how the strategy works, because that is confidential for that person. And also one more thing is, which is really important for me to emphasize on this video, is that you can see that, there are signals, like for example, there's a signal 8.5, trend minus 0.72, and volatility is this, right? So it's basically classifying the market state. So for example, it's saying that according to the signal, right, the scoring is about 8.5 out of 10, and the trend is minus 0.72. So it's like the market is not so much trending, it's in a balanced kind of a state, right? And then the signal is this, which is a good signal for the system to take a trade. And then the volatility is about this, right? And all this combination, clicks the right boxes for the algorithm to take a trade, and thus that's why it's saying that it's a valid opportunity for the system to take a trade. So that's the case study, a system built to protect capital first, and to only act when the edge is clear, and to automate everything that you do for like in a discretionary environment as a trader. And that's what we do at Nexus Ledger. So if you want to build more automations or things related to trading or fintech, you can contact us over here and get a free code. So we do everything related to custom algorithm development. strategy conversions, custom indicators, and backtesting optimization, and more things. So you can just fill this form up and submit it. Thank you for watching the video.